Hello Brighties. Today I will discuss the 6 common research designs. Research design ensures that the data collection and generation methods are geared towards gathering the specific information which will help answer initial inquiry as clearly and fully as possible. If the researcher does not design their study carefully and appropriately, the data they gather may be extraneous or irrelevant to the problem at hand, and they might not be able to adequately answer the research problem. As a result, the study may prove weak or inconclusive. Here are the common research designs. 1. Phenomenological design. 2. Historical design. 3. Case study. 4. Grounded theory design. 5. Action research design. And 6. Meta-analysis design. Let's discuss the phenomenological design first. Phenomenological design is a design that focuses on obtaining descriptions of the subject's or respondent's lived experiences, either in writing or through interviews. The goal of this study is to analyze the meaning behind these experiences for each subject, instead of generalizing. Remember that researchers must set aside their own feelings and expectations towards the study, because this can hinder the researcher from seeing the experience through subjects' perspectives. This process is called bracketing. Phenomenological design has 7 characteristics. These are: A. Researcher applies bracketing by focusing on the meaning of the perceived experience or on the interpretation of the said data. B. Uses unstructured or semi-structured data collection. C. Uses appropriate and systematic data analysis methods or adapts established and credible processes to suit the study's purposes. D. Research process is transparent. E. Uses first-person perspective. Researcher includes himself or herself by using I or we. F. Researcher identifies phenomenon not just in themes or categories. And G. Collects data in groups. Let us now proceed to historical design. This design focuses on the identification, location, evaluation, and synthesis of data or evidence from the past to confirm or reject a hypothesis. Data for historical research may be found in printed documents or in non-textual artifacts. A historical study must be unobstructive, meaning that the process of research must not involve interventions which will affect the results of the study. This means that there is no way to manipulate the factors of study for different variables or contexts. Authenticity is the most valuable criterion for historical data sources, and any source to be used for historical research must undergo internal and external criticism. What are external and internal criticisms? External criticism based on the analysis of the printed material, ink and type of paper used, layout and physical appearance, as well as age and texture. While internal criticism involves establishing the authenticity and originality of materials by looking at the consistency of information. Motives and possible biases of the author must be considered in trying to determine the accuracy of the materials. Next is case study. It is a comprehensive, in-depth examination of a specific individual, group of people, or instruction. It may be considered a quantitative or qualitative research, depending on purpose of the study and the approach chosen by the researcher. Take note that case studies are not used to test hypotheses, but hypotheses may be generated from case studies. The data from case studies is evaluated through content analysis. Content analysis involves the examination of communication messages. Care must be exercised in selecting subjects for case studies. The researcher should avoid choosing only those participants who are expected to respond favorably or unfavorably to the instrument. Here are the characteristics of case study. 1. It is time-consuming and quite costly. Case studies take a lot of time in analyzation to get informations. 2. Needs in-depth analysis of single or multiple cases. The case must be compared to other cases done by other researchers that can help in analyzing the current case. 3. Uses multiple sources of data. 4. May result in descriptions of themes and assertions. 5. Clarifies cases and contexts. Clarification is needed to ensure that the data are correct. 6. Select and develop issues. Case studies help to find solutions for issues that arises. Next is grounded theory design. It is a systematic research approach developed by two sociologists, Barney Glaser and Anselm Strauss, in which rigorous procedures that are used to collect data, analyze that data, and formulate a theory on the matter at hand. It uses both inductive and deductive approach to theory development. What are inductive and deductive approach? Deductive grounded theory is formulated, then collection of data follows. Inductive grounded theory is a collection of data that is conducted first, and then through analysis of these data, the synthesized form is theory itself. Grounded theory design also has 7 characteristics. 1. Purposeful sampling is used. 2. Data is gathered in naturalistic settings. 3. Data collection and analysis occur simultaneously. 4. Presumes that it is possible to discover fundamental patterns in all social life. 5. More concerned with the generation rather than testing hypotheses. 6. Theoretical sampling is used as part of analysis. And 7. Core category grounded in the data is identified. Next research design is action research design. It is a design which involves a cycle of identifying a problem regarding a situation or process, developing a strategy for invention with the purpose of improving said situation or process, implementing said intervention, and observing and analyzing the results until a sufficient level of understanding of the problem is archived. Generalizing the findings is not a goal of this study. As in the case of quantitative research studies, the implementation of solutions occur as an actual part of the research process. Last research design is meta-analysis design. This design is a systematic evaluation of multiple individual studies on a topic in order to not only summarize the results, but also develop a new understanding of the research problem. That is all for today's discussion. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. You can also comment down if you have questions.